Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Ra Ray back with another very special, powerful video. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about three questions that you need to ask yourself before choosing what stocks you want to buy. All right, three questions that you should be asking yourself before you choose which stocks you want to buy, okay? And this video is gonna be super important. As elite millennials, we're always looking for new opportunities to invest our money, new opportunities to grow our wealth and to become that top 1%. So this video is gonna be super pertinent to that goal. But before we get into this video, please be sure to like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to the channel because, you know, as we continue to build this channel of elite millennials, crushing it, going after their goals, going after being the first multi-millionaire in their family, this is a YouTube channel that you want to subscribe to because I talk all things finance, all things entrepreneurship, and all things just self-improvement and improving and being the top 1% of the millennial class out there. So like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, I know you see me, like, you know, I got the elite millennial shirt on, got my green juice right here. I'm about to open this bad boy up and get right into it. It's good, refreshing. Alright guys, so like I mentioned, three questions that you should ask yourself before choosing what stocks to buy in your stock portfolio. And I was motivated to make this video because one of my Instagram followers hit me up, because I do post like some stock tips and stuff on my Instagram. One of my Instagram followers hit me up and he asked, you know, hey, you know, I don't really understand what strategy I should be using to buy stocks. I'm not sure what type of stocks to buy. And, you know, I asked him these questions that I'm going to share with you guys today. And really these questions, like I said, I used to be a financial advisor for 2 different firms. So these questions are really what we ask every client before building them out a, you know, investment strategy and building their portfolio out. So these are questions that you're going to want to ask yourself when choosing what stocks to buy and what stocks to buy and hold in your portfolio, all right? So question number 1, and of course I got my list right here. Question number 1, the first question that you want to ask yourself when deciding what stocks you want to buy in your portfolio, the first question is, what is my goal, okay? What am I looking to accomplish? And this is the number 1 question and the very first question that you want to ask yourself, because this question is basically going to determine what kind of stocks that you need to be purchasing in the short to long term, okay? And some goals that you may have, and a lot of goals that I've seen as an advisor during my time is, well, I'm looking to buy a home in the next, you know, 3 to 5 years, or this money's, you know, gonna be used for retirement, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm looking to take a trip to Cabo, and this is some extra cash that I had in my savings account that I'm looking to grow in the next, you know, 4 to 6 weeks, so that I can, you know, have more discretionary income to spend during my time in Chicago or in Cabo, my bad. But, you know, these are questions. This is a question that you want to know. What is the money for? What are you looking to use the money for? And this is going to be your compass, right? Once you know that, hey, my goal with this $10,000, this $20,000 is to use this to buy a home, that's going to let us know, okay, well, we need to get it to this amount. We need to turn this 10,000 and 20,000 because that's going to be the 10% that I need to put down on this home, and I need to grow this $10,000, $20,000. So that's going to kind of be the first question that's going to give us a direction to go in. So the first question you want to ask yourself before choosing what stocks to buy in your portfolio is, what is my goal for this money? Do I need it to buy a home? Is it going to be retirement money where it's going to sit here for the next 45 years? Or is this money that's needed for the short term? Do I need to pay my rent next month? What is the underlying goal for this cash? And then that's the starting point. That's the first question that you want to ask yourself when deciding what stocks to buy, okay? All right, guys, question number 2, which is also just as important as question number 1, it kind of ties into question number 1. Question number 2 that you need to ask yourself before choosing what stocks to put in your portfolio is, what is my time horizon? All right, and what that means is, how much time, how long do I plan to let this money sit in this account? What is my time horizon? Do I need this money in a week? Do I need this money in a year? Do I need this money in 45 years? What is my time horizon? Is it for the long term or is it for the short term? And I've made previous videos before in the past where I touch briefly on long-term investing versus short-term investing, right? So you want to get a clear idea of what are you investing for? Number one, what's the goal for the money? And number two, what's the time horizon that you need this money? Do you need it in a week, a month, a year, 2 weeks, or is it 30 years out? Do you need this money in 30 years? Because that is really going to truly decide what kind of stocks you want to buy, right? Because if you need the money in a year and you need to do a certain rate of return in a year, then you're gonna buy different stocks to help you hit that goal, as opposed to if you need the money in 20 years, you're gonna buy completely different stocks because you have more time to accomplish that goal, okay? And obviously, I'm not gonna touch on this video, but there's another video I'll touch on. Obviously, there's different variations of risk in the stock market. Different stocks perform differently on a daily basis. Some fluctuate, 10 cents or to $1 on a daily basis. There are other stocks that can fluctuate, $40 to $100 in a single day. So it's important that okay, what is my time horizon? Because if I need this money in a week and I'm heavily invested in stocks that may be up $100 one day and down $200 the next, and I need the money in a week, and the end of the week comes and the stock just so happens that day to be down $200, you may be screwed. And whatever you're trying to accomplish with the money, you may not be able to accomplish because you were a little bit too risky with the stocks that you bought, and the stock's down that day, but unfortunately you need the money that day, and it's just gonna be a bad situation and you're not gonna hit your goal. So you need to be asking yourself, what is my time horizon? How soon do I need this money? How important is this money, and how soon do I need this money? What is my time horizon for this money? And that is question number 2 that you want to ask yourself before choosing what stocks that you want to buy, okay? That is question number 2. All right, guys, and question number 3, which is also very, very important. Question number 3 that you need to ask yourself before choosing what stocks to buy is, what is my risk tolerance, okay? What is my risk tolerance? And a lot of people don't understand what this means. What is my risk tolerance? So typically how we would frame this question in my industry is we would ask clients, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you describe your appetite for risk? 10 being the most risky, meaning you're willing to take on a lot of risk, and 1 being, look, dude, I'm not looking to take on any risk at all. I need this money. I want to be safe with this money. I'm not trying to lose this money in a day. And this question is very, very important because obviously if this money is retirement money, let's say that you retire in 5 years and you got $250,000, and this money is your retirement money. You've worked 30 plus years to save this money, and you need this money in the next 5 years to help you live life after you're done working, okay? For someone like that, your level of risk tolerance is probably gonna be very low, probably between 1 to 5 even being a little bit too much risk, okay? Why is your risk tolerance low? Because you need this money, and if you take too much risk with the money buying riskier stocks, you run the risk of not having retirement funds to retire, which could lead to maybe prolonging the time that you spend having to work. You may not be able to retire when you want. Now, vice versa, let's look at the other spectrum of it. Let's say that you're 21 years old and this money is just money that you don't really need. It's money that you don't really need and rather than having this money sitting in the bank earning 1%, right? Because interest rates are very low in today's day and age. Rather than having the money sit in the bank earning 1%, you would much rather put it in the stock market. But once again, you don't really need this money. You don't give a crap about this money. You're not looking at this money every single day. You know what I'm saying? Typically when an investor has that type of profile, they're young, they got time, the money isn't, that super important to them. It's not do or die if they have this, if the money sustains growth or not. Typically that investor may have a higher appetite for risk so they can buy more riskier stocks, because the money is a necessity. The money could be gone tomorrow and it's not going to make or break them, right? So it's important that as elite millennials, as young investors, that we know what is my risk tolerance? How important is this money to me, and how much risk am I willing to take on to see the rate of return that I want to see? Okay, but there you guys have it. Okay, those are 3 questions that you, as an elite millennial, as a savvy entrepreneur, a savvy investor, should be asking yourself before you buy stocks, before you choose what stocks that you want to have in your portfolio. And I'm gonna go through those questions once again. Question number 1. What is my underlying goal for this money? Is this money for retirement? Is this money to buy a home? Is this money to, to take a trip to the Bahamas next month? What is my underlying goal for the money, right? Question number 2, what is my time horizon? Do I need this money in a week? Do I need this money in 2 weeks? Is this money gonna be used for retirement 40 years down the line? Can I just have it sit in this account and I don't need to pull it out until 40 years from now? What is my time horizon? How soon do I need this money? And the last question is, what is my risk tolerance? What is my appetite for risk? And always think of this question is on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being super risky and 1 being super conservative. How much am I willing to lose, right? What level of risk am I willing to take to get the rate of return that I seek, okay? And these are all very important questions, and these are questions that you need to ask yourself before choosing what stocks to put in your investment portfolio. But there you guys have it, your boy Rare, super short video. I hope you guys get value from this video. 3 questions that you need to ask yourself before choosing what stocks to buy. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. This is important information. As elite millennials who are constantly striving to be more financially affluent, to get to that top 1%, to be the first multimillionaire in your family, you need to understand these principles, because this is what the top 1% understands. They understand investing. They understand the value of compounding interest. They understand all this stuff. And I got more videos, more heat coming to you guys about this information. So like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and more importantly, subscribe to this channel, because if you resonate with being an elite millennial, if you resonate with being in the top 1% of millennials out there and seeking to be a multi-millionaire and have success wilder than you could ever imagine, this is a channel for you, because I'm literally walking that path just as you are, and this is a place where we can exchange ideas, share it with each other, and put out content that's gonna ultimately help us all achieve our goals. So subscribe to this channel. Your boy Rare, peace.